As we grow older, especially past the age of 60, the foods we eat become more than just fuel for energy. They turn into daily medicine that can either heal or harm. Seafood is often praised as one of the healthiest protein sources, thanks to its rich content of omega-3 fatty acids, vitamins, and minerals. However, not all seafood is beneficial for aging bodies. In fact, some types of seafood can actually do more harm than good, increasing the risk of mercury toxicity, digestive problems, allergic reactions, and even heart issues. For seniors who may already be dealing with weakened immunity, slower metabolism, or chronic conditions, the wrong type of seafood can silently worsen their health. That is why it is critical to know which seafoods to avoid completely and which ones should become regular staples in your diet. In this video, we will walk you through the 5 worst seafoods that people over 60 should never touch, and the 5 best types they should aim to eat often, backed by scientific studies and nutritional research. Each recommendation is carefully selected to support longevity, brain health, heart function, and digestive comfort. We will also explain why certain seafoods may look healthy on the surface, but contain hidden risks like heavy metals, environmental contaminants, or poor nutritional value. This is not about cutting seafood out of your life entirely, but about making smarter choices that work with your aging body, not against it. By the end of this video, you will have a clearer understanding of how to build a seafood plan that protects your heart, supports your joints, strengthens your brain, and helps you stay active and independent well into your golden years. The advice you are about to hear could help you avoid dangerous mistakes in your grocery shopping and restaurant orders, and could very well add more quality years to your life. Let us start first with the 5 types of seafood that seniors must avoid. The first type of seafood that seniors should completely avoid is tilefish. Tilefish is one of the highest mercury-containing fish in the ocean, far exceeding safe limits for human consumption, especially for older adults. Mercury is a heavy metal that can accumulate in the body over time, causing serious damage to the nervous system, kidneys, and cardiovascular health. For people over 60 whose detoxification systems are already less efficient, this buildup can be especially dangerous. Long-term mercury exposure has been linked to memory loss, tremors, fatigue, and in severe cases, cognitive decline that mimics dementia. While tilefish might not be as commonly eaten as salmon or tuna, it is still found in some restaurants, seafood markets, or mixed in seafood stews and dishes where it is not always clearly labeled. That makes it especially risky because you may consume it without even realizing it. The danger lies in the bioaccumulation process. Tilefish feed on smaller fish, and as predators at the top of the food chain, they absorb and concentrate mercury in their flesh. This means even a small serving of tilefish can expose a person to unsafe levels of mercury in just one meal. Government agencies, including the FDA and EPA, strongly advise vulnerable populations such as seniors, pregnant women, and children to avoid tilefish altogether. It is not worth the risk when there are many safer seafood options available that offer similar taste and texture without the toxic load. If you enjoy firm white fish, there are plenty of low-mercury alternatives like cod haddock or pollock that are gentle on the body and still rich in nutrients. The bottom line is clear. Tilefish has no place on the plate of anyone concerned about brain health, longevity, or maintaining full cognitive function into later life. The second seafood that people over 60 should avoid is imported farmed shrimp. While shrimp is often considered a healthy low-calorie protein source, most imported farmed shrimp, especially from countries like Thailand, Vietnam, or India, are raised in overcrowded and unsanitary conditions. These shrimp are frequently treated with antibiotics, pesticides, and chemicals to prevent disease and increase production. But these same substances can be harmful when consumed by humans over time. Older adults with weakened immune systems or chronic inflammation are particularly vulnerable to the negative effects of these contaminants. Studies have found that some imported shrimp contain residues of banned antibiotics, heavy metals, and even harmful bacteria such as Vibrio, which can cause foodborne illness. Shrimp farming ponds in these countries are often polluted with waste and chemicals that seep into the shrimp flesh, making them unsafe, especially when eaten raw or undercooked. For seniors, this can lead to digestive problems, skin reactions, or systemic inflammation that worsens existing conditions like arthritis or high blood pressure. Additionally, for farmed shrimp tend to have a poor nutritional profile compared to wild-caught shrimp. They are lower in omega-3 fatty acids and higher in omega-6s, which promote inflammation when consumed in excess. The imbalance between omega-3 and omega-6 in the diet is a key factor in many age-related diseases. Choosing the wrong shrimp could unknowingly tip that balance in the wrong direction, making symptoms of chronic illness worse. While it may be tempting to buy cheap imported shrimp, it is far safer and more beneficial to choose wild-caught shrimp from clean waters, such as those in the Gulf of Mexico or the U.S. Pacific coast. These shrimp are not only more nutritious, but also less likely to be contaminated with harmful substances. For older adults, the risks of imported farm shrimp outweigh the convenience or lower price. The third seafood to avoid after the age of 60 is swordfish. Swordfish is a large predatory fish known for its firm texture and bold flavor, but it is also notorious for containing extremely high levels of mercury. Due to its long lifespan and place high on the ocean food chain, swordfish accumulates mercury in large amounts over time, making it one of the most toxic fish in terms of heavy metal contamination. For older adults who are more vulnerable to neurological damage, this poses a serious health risk. Mercury is a neurotoxin that can impair memory, concentration, and coordination, and in older people, it may accelerate cognitive decline and increase the risk of conditions like Alzheimer's or Parkinson's disease. The risk becomes even greater when combined with other health concerns, such as hypertension or kidney issues, which are common in seniors. Additionally, mercury affects the cardiovascular system and may contribute to arrhythmias or arterial damage. Swordfish is also often grilled or charbroiled, which can produce carcinogenic compounds when the surface is burned, increasing the total health risk of consuming this fish. While an occasional small serving may not cause immediate symptoms, regular consumption, even monthly, can lead to toxic buildup in the body. Symptoms of mercury exposure can be subtle and may go unnoticed until they begin affecting mood, sleep, digestion, or brain function. For this reason, most health authorities, including the FDA and EPA, list swordfish as one of the top fish to avoid for vulnerable groups, including the elderly. Instead of swordfish, consider safer low-mercury fish that offer similar texture and nutritional value, such as wild salmon, Pacific cod, or mahi-mahi. These alternatives provide high-quality protein and beneficial omega-3s without the heavy metal exposure. Making this simple switch can significantly protect brain and heart health in the long term. The fourth seafood that seniors should avoid is imitation crab, also known as surimi. Though it is widely used in sushi rolls, seafood salads, and packaged seafood products, imitation crab is not real crab meat. Instead, it is a highly processed mixture made from low-quality white fish, such as pollock, combined with starch, sugar, salt, artificial flavorings, and food coloring to mimic the taste and appearance of crab. The result is a product that offers very little nutritional value and can negatively impact health, particularly in older adults. Imitation crab contains significantly less protein and omega-3 fatty acids than real seafood, and is often loaded with sodium and preservatives to extend shelf life and enhance taste for seniors managing blood pressure, heart disease, or kidney function. The high sodium content can be dangerous, leading to fluid retention, elevated blood pressure, and increased strain on the cardiovascular system. In addition, many brands of imitation crab use monosodium glutamate, or MSG, a flavor enhancer that may cause headaches, dizziness, or digestive discomfort in sensitive individuals. The heavy processing involved also means that imitation crab lacks the natural vitamins and minerals found in fresh seafood, such as vitamin B12, zinc, and selenium, all of which are essential for energy, brain health, and immune support in aging bodies. Beyond its poor nutritional profile, imitation crab is often served cold or in pre-packaged meals that contain other unhealthy ingredients like mayonnaise, white bread, or sugary sauces. This combination further reduces the quality of the meal and can contribute to weight gain, inflammation, or metabolic imbalances over time. For seniors who need nutrient-dense meals to stay strong and independent, imitation crab is a misleading and inferior option. A better alternative is to use real crab meat, which, although more expensive, offers high-quality protein and essential nutrients with far fewer additives. If cost is a concern, canned wild crab in water without added salt is a good middle ground. Choosing real whole seafood over imitation products ensures that every bite contributes to your strength, longevity, and overall health. The fifth seafood that seniors should avoid is farmed Atlantic salmon. While salmon is often praised for its heart, healthy omega-3 fatty acids, Not all salmon is created equal. Farmed Atlantic salmon in particular poses multiple health risks due to the way it is raised in crowded underwater pens, where fish are exposed to disease parasites and are frequently treated with antibiotics and chemical additives to survive. These farming practices result in salmon that is significantly different in nutrition quality and safety compared to wild-caught varieties. Farmed salmon tends to have a much higher fat content, but the quality of fat is inferior. It contains more omega-6 fatty acids, which promote inflammation, and less omega-3s due to the artificial grain-based feed used in fish farms. This imbalance can worsen chronic conditions such as arthritis, high blood pressure, and cardiovascular disease in older adults. Additionally, farmed salmon is often contaminated with environmental pollutants like PCBs, dioxins, and pesticides that accumulate in the fatty tissues of the fish. These toxins have been linked to cancer, hormonal disruption, and immune system suppression, which are especially concerning for seniors whose bodies are already more vulnerable to toxic load. The artificial dyes used to give farmed salmon its pink color are also a health concern, as they serve no nutritional purpose and may have unknown long-term effects in taste and texture. Farmed salmon may seem similar to wild salmon, but it is a far less healthy option for regular consumption. For seniors who need to protect their heart, brain, and overall vitality, it is far better to choose wild-caught salmon from cold, clean waters such as those in Alaska or the Pacific Northwest. These offer the true health benefits of salmon, including high-quality omega-3s, complete protein, and essential nutrients without the toxic burden. Even if wild salmon is more expensive, it is worth the investment in long-term health and wellness. The first seafood that seniors should aim to eat regularly is wild-caught salmon. This type of salmon is one of the most nutrient-dense foods available, offering powerful health benefits, especially for aging adults. Unlike farmed salmon, wild salmon feeds on a natural diet in clean, cold waters, resulting in a leaner fish that is packed with omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, and essential micronutrients. Omega-3s are especially important for seniors because they reduce inflammation, support brain function, improve heart health, and help maintain flexible joints. These fatty acids are also linked to better mood, cognitive sharpness, and even a reduced risk of age-related diseases such as Alzheimer's and stroke. Wild salmon also provides a rich source of vitamin D, which supports bone strength, immune function, and hormonal balance, all of which tend to decline with age. It is also rich in B vitamins, particularly B12 and niacin, which help with energy metabolism and nerve health. Unlike farmed varieties, wild salmon is low in contaminants and does not contain artificial dyes or antibiotics, which makes it safer for long-term consumption. The protein in wild salmon helps preserve muscle mass, which naturally declines with age, and supports recovery from daily wear and tear. For older adults who need to maintain strength, mobility, and mental clarity, wild salmon is an ideal choice. It can be baked, grilled, steamed, or poached, and pairs well with a wide range of vegetables and whole grains. Eating wild salmon 2 to 3 times per week can significantly improve cardiovascular markers, reduce joint pain, and enhance brain performance over time. For seniors focused on aging well and staying active, wild salmon deserves a regular place on the plate. The second seafood that seniors should eat regularly is sardines, preferably wild-caught and packed in water or olive oil. Sardines are one of the most nutrient-rich fish available and offer a wide range of benefits specifically suited for aging bodies. These small, oily fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, calcium, vitamin D, protein, and B vitamins, all of which are essential for maintaining a heart health, brain function, strong bones, and a resilient immune system. One of the unique advantages of sardines is that they are eaten whole, including the bones, which are soft and edible. This makes sardines an excellent source of natural calcium and phosphorus, which help prevent osteoporosis and maintain bone density in older adults. Their high omega-3 content also supports joint flexibility, reduces chronic inflammation, and lowers the risk of heart disease, stroke, and cognitive decline. Yet easy to digest, making them suitable for people with slower metabolism or digestive sensitivity. The presence of coenzyme Q10 and selenium in sardines also supports cellular health and antioxidant defenses, which decline with age. Another benefit is convenience. Sardines are shelf-stable, budget-friendly, and ready to eat, making them an ideal choice for seniors who may not cook as often or prefer simple meals. They can be added to salads mashed with avocado on whole grain toast or mixed into healthy grain bowls for a quick nutrient-packed meal. When choosing sardines, always look for those with minimal added salt and no artificial preservatives to protect heart and kidney health. Eating sardines 2 to 4 times per week is a powerful strategy for improving bone strength, brain clarity, cardiovascular wellness, and overall longevity. The third seafood that seniors should include in their regular diet is Atlantic mackerel. This oily fish is not only affordable and widely available, but also packed with health-promoting nutrients that support aging gracefully. Atlantic mackerel is rich in omega-3 fatty acids, high-quality protein, vitamin D, vitamin B12, and selenium, making it one of the best choices for maintaining brain health, cardiovascular function, and immune resilience in older adults. Unlike larger mackerel species such as king mackerel, which are high in mercury, Atlantic mackerel is a small, fast-growing fish with very low mercury levels. This makes it a safe and sustainable seafood option for seniors concerned about heavy metal exposure. The omega-3s in mackerel support healthy blood pressure, reduce arterial inflammation, and help prevent irregular heart rhythms, which are more common in aging hearts. They also contribute to better brain performance, reduced risk of cognitive decline, and even improved emotional stability. Mackerel is also a great source of vitamin D, which helps maintain strong bones and reduce the risk of fractures, particularly important for seniors at risk of osteoporosis. Its high B12 content aids in preventing fatigue and supports nerve function, while selenium acts as a powerful antioxidant that protects cells from age-related damage. Mackerel can be enjoyed grilled, baked, or huaned as long as you choose varieties with no added sugar and minimal sodium. It pairs well with leafy greens, whole grains, and fresh lemon juice for a simple nutrient-dense meal. For seniors who want to keep their minds sharp, their hearts strong, and their immune systems balanced, Atlantic mackerel is a delicious and dependable ally in daily nutrition. The fourth seafood that seniors should eat regularly is shellfish, such as mussels, clams, and oysters. These nutrient-dense options are often overlooked, but they provide an incredible range of essential vitamins and minerals that are particularly beneficial for aging adults. Shellfish are among the richest dietary sources of vitamin B12, iron, zinc, copper, and selenium, all of which play critical roles in maintaining energy levels, brain function, immune defense, and cellular repair. With age, the body becomes less efficient at absorbing nutrients, especially B12, making regular intake through food increasingly important. A single serving of mussels or clams can meet or exceed the daily requirement for B12, helping to prevent fatigue, memory problems, and nerve damage. Shellfish are also a great source of lean protein, low in fat and calories, yet highly satisfying for appetite control. Their mineral content helps maintain strong bones, supports wound healing, and boosts antioxidant protection, which helps slow cellular aging and reduce the risk of chronic disease. Additionally, shellfish are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and taurine, a unique amino acid that supports cardiovascular health and may help lower blood pressure and improve heart rhythm. For seniors who are not allergic, shellfish offer a concentrated way to meet nutritional needs without large portions or heavy meals. They are easy to prepare by steaming, baking, or lightly sautéing, and can be added to soups, stews, or whole grain pastas for a flavorful and nourishing meal. When buying shellfish, always ensure they are fresh and sourced from clean waters to avoid contamination with heavy metals or harmful bacteria. Moderation is key, especially for those with gout or kidney issues, since shellfish are naturally higher in purines. For most healthy seniors, however, including mussels, clams, and oysters in the diet 1 to 2 times per week can greatly enhance vitality, resilience, and overall nutritional balance. The fifth seafood that seniors should regularly include in their diet is cod. Cod is a mild-flavored white fish that is low in fat, easy to digest, and rich in high-quality protein, making it especially suitable for older adults with sensitive digestive systems or decreased appetite. Cod provides a clean source of lean protein, which helps preserve muscle mass, support a tissue repair, and maintain strength as the body ages. It is also a good source of vitamin B12, phosphorus, iodine, and selenium, all of which are vital for energy metabolism, thyroid function, bone health, and immune support. Unlike oily fish, cod is very low in calories and contains almost no saturated fat, which makes it ideal for people managing weight, cholesterol, or heart issues. Its gentle taste and flaky texture make it easy to incorporate into a wide variety of dishes, including soups, stews, baked plates, or grilled meals. Cod is also very low in mercury, especially when sourced from the North Atlantic or Pacific regions, which makes it a safe choice for seniors concerned about long-term exposure to heavy metals. Another benefit of cod is that it contains anti-inflammatory compounds and omega-3s in smaller amounts, which still contribute to joint flexibility and cardiovascular health without overwhelming the system. For seniors who prefer light meals or have trouble chewing or digesting tougher meats, cod offers a simple, nourishing solution that supports wellness without excess. Cod can be combined with steamed vegetables, whole grains, and a drizzle of olive oil for a complete balanced meal. When buying cod, fresh or frozen fillets with no added salt or breading are the best choice. Eating cod 2 to 3 times per week can help maintain healthy protein intake, reduce inflammation, support the nervous system, and contribute to graceful aging. Now that we have explored the 5 worst seafoods to avoid and the 5 best ones to eat after the age of 60, it is clear that not all seafood supports healthy aging. Choosing the right types of seafood can protect your brain, improve your heart function, support strong bones, reduce inflammation, and help maintain vitality for years to come. On the other hand, eating the wrong seafood such as tilefish, swordfish, farm salmon, imitation crab, and imported farm shrimp can expose your body to mercury and antibiotics, harmful chemicals, and empty calories, which may silently accelerate disease and aging. The key is not to eliminate seafood, but to be selective and intentional about what you eat. Aim for nutrient-dense options like wild salmon, sardines, mackerel, shellfish, and cod, which are low in contaminants and high in omega-3s, vitamins, and protein. These support every major system in the aging body, from the brain to the heart to the immune system. Seniors in particular benefit from seafood that is easy to digest, low in mercury, and packed with anti-inflammatory nutrients. Preparation also matters. Choose steaming, baking, or grilling over frying, and avoid heavy sauces that add unnecessary salt and fat. Pair your seafood with whole grains and colorful vegetables for meals that are both healing and satisfying. With just a few smart substitutions and a little awareness, you can turn your seafood choices into a tool for longevity, strength, and independence. Eating wisely after 60 is not about restriction. It is about nourishment and protection. Your body has served you for decades, and now is the time to give it what it truly needs. With every meal, you are shaping your future health. So let your plate reflect the life you want to live, vibrant, active, and full of vitality.